It's a digital video of the Duplo Dc10000S twin tower with DBM 200 automated stitch fold and 48 ST stacker. This video is being done for Jim with Codec by LCE Graphics. You can reach us at 352-799-8393 or on the web at www.lcegraphics.com. Alright, Jim, as you can see, we've got all the covers on now. This is our final run. Your trimmer's over here. It's been tested and run. We got all the covers on. It's actually going to be wrapped up, stuck at the truck here shortly, as well as the rest of this. I'm going to do this final video. What we're set up for is stacking into the stacker here. As you can see, I've already been running some. I ran a lot more earlier. But instead of doing a normal pass-through, what I like to do, because it's faster, it's also neater to go ahead and do like an end stitch. But you just take your end stitch, your stitcher clincher here, and you take them off on each side. And then what you can do is it'll come in, it'll jog it together, and it'll send it through to the stacker. The advantage of this is that as soon as it hits the sensor in the front of the system here, and it's almost impossible to see it, but there's a sensor right there, it signals for the next set, as opposed to pass-through where it has to come all the way back to the back here and connect with this stacker before it signals for the next set. So not only is it quicker, but it's also neater. Just go ahead and let it get jogged halfway through and then go down to the stacker. We're going to go ahead and start our run now. We have 10 signatures of 8.5 by 11, 60-pound offset, and it's running out of the front tower. See the vents lift up, the sucker assembly slip back, and it begins feeding. You can see it coming out of the bottom of the collator and onto the LUL lift unit. Off the lift unit and into the booklet maker. Here you see it jogging it all together, and it does a really good job jogging it. It's going to give you a nice, neat stack when it's done. As you see, it's signaling, but it's not actually stitching. It comes out here underneath the folder and into the stacker. Here it is entering. And here we are straight stacking. This will offset stack, but I got it set up for straight right now. You can stacking it up right there. It's a pretty neat, nice stack. It's not perfect. If you were to run a padding, you'd probably take it over to your jogger. But it does a really good job, actually. Doing it this way, you can get about 1,800 an hour. If you were to do a straight receding stack, you'd only get about 800 an hour. Simply because it has to make it to the end of the collator and all the way to the stacker before it signals again. As you can see, we've already run over half our countdown. And it's going to keep on counting down. We'll walk over this again. That jogger's really jogging it all up nice and neat. Make it a lot easier, especially with your NCR. So go ahead and take it straight off of this, put it in the jogger for a second or two, and then go ahead and glue it off. And as you can see, the driver's dropping, but because the assemblies aren't clenched, the stitcher is not stitching at all. It'll pass right underneath the folder rollers again, and straight out and out to the stacker again. I have it pushing a little harder than some people do. I like to push it a little harder. As you see, it's kind of curling the paper. Makes it stack up real nice and neat. Not perfect, but really neat. keep walking this overwhelmers out of our count. Again, we don't stop until these get at least 100. I do about 200, and then I turn the video on. We're coming out of the end of our count right now, as you can see right here. No misses, errors, doubles, anything like that. And again, until we get 100 perfect, we're not done with the system. You see it count down to its final. It's 0, then goes back to 100. No errors, misses, nice clean stacks. Alright, Jim. This is going to conclude our video. This is also going to conclude our videos. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up and load it into the truck, and I should see you Monday morning. Any questions? Again, please feel free to give us a call or email Joe, and I will see you Monday. Alright. Bye.